Good morning and welcome back to AGB Art. In today's video, I'm doing an experiment using Dupli engine enamel. If you enjoy the video, please press the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. The product I'm using is Dupli Clear Glossy Engine Spray, and it is heat resistant to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm showing you the directions on the back of the can, and because I am sealing tiles for coasters, I'm skipping a lot of these directions. I won't be sanding at all because that would sand the paint right off the tile. I will be shaking the can for at least 2 minutes, definitely. And I'm really interested in that temperature range because it's very hot outside. I recommend that you do any spraying in a well-ventilated area. I did apply 2 or 3 coats, and I waited at least 10 minutes between each coat. There are a lot of safety concerns. Please be sure to read them before you use this product. I decided to spray my tiles outside, and here I've got them lined up on a piece of scrap wood, and I'm letting them dry about 10 minutes, and I've got 2 coats on. And here they are at 2 coats on, and of course they're shiny because they're wet. After those 2 coats, I waited about an hour or so, and then I went back down and did 2 more coats with 10 minutes in between. Once I got 4 coats on them, I brought them inside and I let them dry on an inside table. And here you can see they are super shiny. And they are definitely dry to touch. They're not sticky at all. I'm very pleased with the product so far. We haven't done the heat test yet, but right now that shine is awesome. My one concern is that it's heat resistant to 250 degrees. They make a second product that is heat resistant to 500 degrees, and I plan to do another video with that product. A little over 4 hours after the initial coat, I'm doing a hot water test on them. I'm going to be putting hot water in my mug, and then I'll put my mug on the tile and wait. I waited about 2 minutes, and then I picked up the cup. And look at that, it sticks and then falls. So I put the tile aside for 7 hours and then repeated the next morning. And this is 7 hours later, the test with hot coffee. I'm making my coffee, and I'm going to put the hot coffee in the mug on the tile, and it sat on the tile for about 2 minutes. And it's still sticking. That last cup of coffee was at 4 a.m. because my husband and I are headed out for a long weekend on a barrier island. And here we are 5 days later doing the experiment again. Now the bad thing is I had the tile over by the kitchen sink and somebody left a wet sponge on it. So that sort of messed up my experiment. But here we are with hot coffee. It has been on the tile for 5 minutes and it's still sticking. I really hoped this engine spray would work. I did not put it in an oven. I didn't cure it in an oven like some people do. I repeated the experiment 5 minutes later, and it's still sticking. So my next test is to get the 500-degree resistant, pour some more tiles, and get back to you in a couple of weeks with a second video. We still have some really good shine. I don't see any water damage. That wasn't the issue. I'll make a second video with the 500-degree resistant spray and do a second experiment. All was not lost completely with this spray. It is the only spray that has gotten an incredible shine on my Christmas bulbs. I hope you enjoyed the video. You'll press a thumbs up and subscribe.